Hi everyone, it's Ashley with LaluneCrochetQc, and we are in yet another week of Crochet with me. And I have to admit, it is Monday, March 24th, and I haven't filmed anything because I've just been kind of in a funk this week. I think I worked so hard last week on market prep stuff that this week I just kind of wanted to chill out and relax a little bit more. And so I didn't work as hard as I did last week, and you're gonna see what I've made so far. I still have about a day and a half before I need to put this video out to you guys, so I am going to continue to crochet throughout the rest of the week, but I want to show you guys what I have done so far before I continue crocheting for the rest of the week. I was motivated the other day to make my first tutorial on YouTube for my free chocolate bunny pattern. So I did get to do that. And so this is the bunny I made on my tutorial. So I made him in purple because I already have a bunch of the like chocolate colored bunnies. So I thought a purple one would be fun to see. And I also thought it would be good on camera to read through so you could see the stitches fairly good. Now bear with me, it was my first tutorial. So I don't know, lighting and everything might not be the best, but I was giving it a go, and I have been getting requests from a lot of you guys for video tutorials, so I decided to make this as a tutorial. So this will be released on Friday of this week, the 28th of this week. Do you see something? What'd you see? What'd you see? You're okay. So if you are looking for a tutorial instead of a written pattern, then you will be able to find this on my YouTube on Friday. If you like just a written pattern, you can get this free on my Instagram. Or if you like a PDF printable pattern, I do have it on my Ko-Fi as well for like $2. So you can go and get a printable version of this as well for a minimal price. So yeah, if you are interested in this bunny, I will have 3 different ways that you can get a hold of it. And so I'm excited about that. I hope you guys enjoy that tutorial. Now, I also was doing a pattern test this week, and so for the pattern test, I needed to have another giraffe, and I had already made 3 yellow and brown giraffes, so I decided to make a colored giraffe. So I had my finished version in the Parfait Chunky yarn in the yellow and brown. And so I wanted to do something fun for my bigger version because I like to do a Parfait Chunky version with the smaller yarn versus a bigger yarn like a Bernat blanket. And so I made this blue guy and all the color changes and everything. And so this one is finished as well, and I got to make that. And I think she turned out pretty cute in the blue. I decided to go with blue because I felt like it could be like any gender versus if I did just a pink or a purple or something. I wanted it to be accessible to anyone, and so I went with the blue. And then I was also requested by Violet's Crafty Corner to do a pattern test for her. And so I said I could. And so I pattern tested this cute horse in overalls, and you can take the overalls off. It's super cute. I can't remember what day she is releasing this pattern, but it comes in a pack. So you have the horse, you have a frog, a cow, a bunny, and I feel like I'm missing one of them, but it's all going to be a whole pattern pack. And so here is my horse. And so I did do a pattern test for her. And so that was fun to do, a fun little break from my other market prepping and everything like that. And then I did a little Loaf Cat on live, and I was playing Yarn Chicken on the live. So if you want to see how much yarn I had left, this is literally how much yarn I had left by the time I finished out this cat. I didn't finish him on the video because I had to go do stuff, and I ran out of time, but I closed him up and got his tail done off of the video. And yeah, that's how much yarn I had left. So I did win Yarn Chicken with him, thankfully, but I did have another skein right close by just in case I didn't win Yarn Chicken. Then last night, Sunday, on my live, I made this cute little leggy frog. I just have to add his little smile, and he is ready to go to the market as well. And then this is the big project I've been doing throughout the week. I've been making baby dragons. So I just need to add their eyes and curl them up so that they look like they're sleeping. But I made this teal baby dragon, so he will be like this with closed sleepy eyes when he is done. So I made the teal. I made this like pinkish purple, and I made this dark purple one. And so yes, I know the horns and the spikes and all of that are all the same color. I just thought it would be easier to do it that way, since I am just basically batch making them. And so I just thought it would be easier, and they do all look pretty cute with that, just the basic standard spikes and horns all the same color. I don't mind it. I really liked it in the green like I did for my friend, as she had requested it to be those specific colors. And so I just went ahead and did it with those. I do think I am going to make some more of these within the next 2 days on this video. So I picked out this really bright orange color. So I'm excited to see what it looks like in this orange. I picked out a baby blue. I picked out another darker purple, and I picked out this lighter blue. And so we will see if I can get 4 more of these baby dragons done in these colors. That would be pretty cool. And yeah, that is everything so far. So how many have I crocheted? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items versus my 76 items of last week. So you can see how ups and downs happen in my life. Last week I crocheted hard and heavy and all the time, versus this week where I've been having a lot of headaches, and I've been kind of feeling down in the dumps. I think the weather is messing with me a bit, where it's beautiful one day, so we're outside playing all day long, and then the next day it's like a snowstorm out there. And so the weather's been messing around with my moods a bit. And so when my mood is down, I don't like to crochet as much. So I'm pretty happy with what I have accomplished for the week so far. I think I've done quite a bit, especially with the video tutorial and all of that. I'm gonna go ahead and get some more crocheting done. I do want to finish these guys up first. I want to put their eyes on and curl them up, and then I will move on to crocheting the next ones. And so I think I might do the baby blue first, and then I'm gonna go with this bright orange one, because I think it's gonna be pretty cool in this orange. It's gonna be very bright, and I'm curious to see what it looks like.
Fred, what are you doing? What are you doing with my octopus? Did you steal my octopus again?
Hey guys, so as you can see by the bags under my eyes, I am not feeling the greatest today. I have yet another headache. I was hoping to do a live today, and it just didn't happen because I didn't feel up to it. But I did want to show you everything that I got finished in the past day and a half, so I can get this video out to you guys. I did end up finishing all of my dragons. So I made this guy, this guy. I actually forgot to put his spikes on before I curled him up, so I had to add his spikes afterwards, which was a little bit more difficult. And this guy, and then I made, oops, this guy was the one I made because he was the one I had already made. And then I added this one, and I also made this one. I really like that bright orange color. And so I ended up making 5 of these little baby sleepy dragons, which are so teeny tiny and cute. And so I'm pretty happy with all of them. They're so little, and so I might make a few more of these, but probably not this week just because I am having a headache and I need to work on some video tutorials to go out for my giraffe pattern for the legs and the hooves, just for people who get the pattern. So if they have any questions, a suggestion from my pattern testers kind of made me want to give some more direction for those areas, just for newer crocheters. But other than that, that is everything. I'm gonna go ahead and go do some more resting today, and I will talk to you guys on the next one. So thank you for joining in. Like, subscribe, and comment down below with a dragon emoji if you got all the way through this video, and I will talk to you guys all on the next one.